In this problem, we are to determine whether the questions below are multiplication or division problems. For example, if you thought question A represented a multiplication problem, you would drag the text for question A in this area. Had you thought question A was a division problem, you would drag this text into this area, and you would do this for all questions A through H. So to show how to do this problem, here's some common language for each operation. For multiplication, words that are commonly used are product, times, multiply or multiplied, or you have a problem that doesn't have a multiplication symbol. It uses implied multiplication using parentheses. For example, this would be 2 multiplied by 3, even though there's not a multiplication symbol. You could write it as the product of 2 and 3. You could say 2 times 3. 2 is being multiplied by 3. All of them would be equivalent. So for example, if you wanted to multiply 8 times negative 12, here are several ways that one could write that, and they would all be equivalent. 8 times negative 12 could be written as the product of 8 and negative 12. 8 times negative 12, and sometimes rather than using a multiplication symbol and parentheses, we drop the multiplication symbol and just write 8 parentheses negative 12. Since there's no operation in there, we're not saying 8 plus negative 12 or 8 minus negative 12 or divided by or multiplication. There's no symbol in here at all. We are using implied multiplication, meaning that this really is 8 times negative 12. And another way to say it is that 8 is being multiplied by negative 12. Or somebody could just use the word multiply. Will you please multiply the two numbers 8 and negative 12? Now to show some common words that represents division, if ever you see the word divide or one number is being divided by another, the word quotient or over, or the phrase how many times or how many copies, or sometimes even if you are sharing something, like you have lots of candy from Halloween and you are dividing it amongst your friends into equal shares. Suppose I wanted to take negative 18 and divide by 9, which you would see written this way, or sometimes you see it written as negative 18 and then this division symbol and then 9. Either way, the following are equivalent ways of writing that. Sometimes, because the number negative 18 is literally on top of or over the number 9, we read this negative 18 divided by 9 as negative 18 over 9. Or sometimes we'd say, how many times does the number 9 go into negative 18? Or a fancier way to say it is here, the quotient of negative 18 and 9. Or sometimes, instead of saying how many times does 9 go into negative 18, we may say how many copies of 9 are in negative 18. And you may have seen videos and or problems that use it a variety of different ways.